Is Canelo past his prime? That's the question. I'm gonna give my honest opinion. After the Triple G fight, after the third Triple G fight, I kind of saw Canelo just kind of going down a little bit. But I gave him the benefit of the doubt because he had a injured hand. He had a lot of stuff going on. And I'll start by saying this. Canelo has been at the top level for quite a few years. He started pro boxing at 15, fighting grown men at 15 in Mexico. So his body has been through a lot of wear and tear. Not only that, he has been on the top level for a long time now. And every single camp, if you train 100%, 200%, all that training is going to get to you. There is a such thing of overtraining. Overtraining can be so bad on your body that you need to take a rest. You don't fight Triple G 3 times. You don't fight Billy Joe. You don't fight Caleb Plant. You don't fight Kovalev. You don't fight Jacobs. You don't fight all these opponents without training hard in camp, right? Bivol, even though he lost to Bivol, he didn't get knocked out. He didn't get knocked down. It was a fight that was I don't. The 175 is not for Canelo. I don't know what he's trying to do up there at 175, but it's not for him. He's too small. He's too slow at that weight class. And he's just going downhill. I'm not saying he's done completely and he should retire. I just think that he should leave a Bivol alone. He should stay away from Benavidez. He should, at this point of his career, he should just fight some fights that will bring him a lot of money. And because he doesn't really have anything to prove. I mean, he's been undisputed. He's, won so many belts. And I don't know how he can train 100% with all the money in the world. I mean, he's been in there with tough opposition. And like I said, training camps after training camps after training camps at the top level, that has a lot of wear and tear on your body. So I still think he can beat Benavidez, but I think he should just leave Bivol alone. Just there's nothing to gain. I mean, there's a lot to gain, but there's nothing to prove at 175 because that's not your weight class. There's nothing for you to prove there. So I feel like he should go back to 168. Maybe fight a Charlo since he hasn't fought in 2 years. Maybe fight Benavidez for the biggest payday for both of them. Even though he already makes millions, but I think he should do that. I think Canelo is on the down side of his career, and you can't take anything away from him. He's been at the top level for such a long time, a lot of wear and tear on his body. He's not the normal 33-year-old fighter, because he's had so much fights under his belt. And like I said, going against Triple G 3 times, I know that got a lot out of him. And but it happens to all the greats. It happened to Julio Cesar Chavez. It happened to Mike Tyson. It happened to other great fighters where they're starting to slow down. It happened to Triple G, starting to slow down, and it's kind of painful to watch these greats kind of hit their limit and then start to go downhill. But if I were Canelo, I'd maybe try to fight Benavidez and then, you know, take easy fights from there. But he still for some reason has that mentality of being the best of the best, even though his body is maybe telling him to choose otherwise. But we'll see what happens. You know, I still think he has great fights in him. I'm not saying he's completely done, but I do think he's slowed down a little bit. You know, he seemed very one-dimensional with Ryder, and I don't think this version of Canelo that we saw last night beats Bivol or Benavidez or any of the top level. I mean, the performance that he had was honestly one of the worst ones that I've seen him. He couldn't get Ryder out of there. And credits to Ryder, credits to him. He's a very tough competitor. But it was an 18 by 18 foot ring, the smallest ring I've ever seen on live TV. And he just couldn't get him out of there. But we'll see what happens. I'm still a big fan of Canelo. I'm still a big fan of him. And I can't wait to see what his next move is. But let me know in the comment section below what you think he should do next. If he's slowed down a bit. If there's any other fighters that you want to see him in the ring with. So let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe for more content, more boxing coming soon. I'll see you guys in the next video.